Dear experts and professors, hello everyone. I'm Zuen Cheng from East China Normal University in China. Today I will be presentation on the topic of a critical reflection on athlete health ethics in the context of in-house games. Next, I will cover the following 5 aspects in my presentation. The first part is author information. The first author is Zuen Cheng, a first-year graduate student. The second author is Cheng a second-year graduate student. The third author is Professor Zhihua Yi. They are all affiliated with the College of Physical Education and Health, East China Normal University. Here are some photos of our university. We warning welcome everyone to China and to East China Normal University. The second part is purpose. The enhanced games is planned for May 2026 at Resort World Las Vegas, USA. The event will include swimming, athletics, and weightlifting. It supports a anti-doping tax and allows athletes to use performance enhancement substance. The event claims it aims to push human performance limits and embrace sacrifice progress, creating a new era in sports. It also claims that sport will be safer without doping tax. However, this ideal directly conflicting with the long stance health first principle in sports ethics. This study looks at the health ethics issues caused by this event model, based on the core idea of protecting ethic health. Methods. This study mainly used literature review, expert interviews, and logical analysis. First, we reviewed the academic articles, police documents, and news related to ethic health and anti-doping to support the analysis of the health ethics issues in the enhanced games. We interviewed experts in sports ethics, sports medical, and sports management to add real-world perspectives to the theory. Finally, we use logical analysis to explore conflicts between the in-house games model and ethic health. Next part, results. The in-house games presents several health ethics issues, which can be summarized as follows. First, the misleading health perception. The event organizer claims that sports will be safer without doping tax. But research shows that using PES can lead to serious health risks like heart disease, liver and kidney damage, and hormone imbalance. The organizer focused on breaking performance limits and beat prices. distracting from the health risks and trying to convince the public that eliminating doping tax is freedom for athletes. In reality, removing dope tax hurts athletes' health, and this ideal go against the health first principle in anti-doping systems. It may also mislead young people into think that health should be sacrificed for performance, harming the health competition in professional sports. Second, flaws in medical monitor. Although the event claims to use advanced methods like heart monitor, biological analysis, and genetic testing to ensure athlete safety. These methods are based on allowing PESUs. This method only monitor injuries after they happen, rather than protecting health before. Existing technologies can detect short-term risks but can't prevent long-term damage from PES. So, medical monitors don't really protect health and cover up the ethical gap or allowing harm. Third, the lack of long-term health responsibility. Thus, even organizers don't provide any long-term health support for athletes. There is no system for tracking health after the event or providing mental health support. No health insurance or risk management is offered. More importantly, there is no long-term health supervision system, leaving the risk of PES use entirely on the athletes. This neglect go against for ethical principle of ethic where first and do not harm. The last part is conclusion. The enhanced games with its no doping texts is sulfur approach is 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 unreasonable when considering the core ethical idea of protecting ask health. If this model is accepted, it will harm athletes' physical and mental health, weakening, weakening the health first principle in sports and negatively affect young sport venues. Fairness and credibility in professional sports. Therefore, international sports organizations must reject any events that harm athlete health. Especially, they should ban events that ignore anti-doping rules and athlete health. National authors should regulate risk, risky substance through law. And academics should study sport ethics more to create ethical revenue system for future events, ensuring athletes' health is always protected. Thank you.